For centuries, believers have been taught that an invisible army of spirits is constantly fighting over us, that our bad thoughts might not be ours, and our suffering might be a ghost we can't see. This idea has caused immense fear, passivity, and even spiritual abuse. But what if this is a profound misunderstanding of our sacred texts? What if the world is not haunted by unseen monsters, but animated by hidden forces we can actually understand? Maybe the unseen is simply what we haven't yet seen: causes beneath effects, signals, motives, pathogens, biases, and systems that shape us from the background. When we mistake metaphors for monsters, fear becomes a tool, and compassion gets replaced by superstition. There's another way to read these words, faithful to the text and faithful to reality. Let's step closer, word by word, and start with a single root that changes everything. Let's start with the Quranic term jinn. It doesn't mean genie. Its root means to conceal. A jinn is literally that which is hidden. The language itself teaches the pattern of concealment. Junun, madness, what covers the mind. Jannah, garden, what is covered by foliage. Jannun, fetus, what is concealed in the womb. So, in its purest sense, a jinn is any concealed force or actor. This could be a germ too small to see, a distant leader making decisions, a hidden bias in our hearts, or an unknown law of nature. The Qur'an is describing the totality of creation's hidden dimensions, not a separate species of tricksters. When words root in concealment, meaning branches into influences, causes, and actors that operate out of sight. Read this way: Jinn invites investigation, not panic. It points to systems under the surface, the unseen engines of our shared reality. What else have we mistaken for ghosts when the text points to hidden causes? To answer, we look at another language family pointing to the same truth, and we breathe with words that themselves mean breath, spirit. The Bible works the same way. Spirit means wind or breath, the invisible animating force. You feel its effects even when you cannot see it. Breath that moves life forward, subtle, quiet, powerful. So an unclean spirit is a sickening influence. A spirit of jealousy is a jealous attitude. Influences inhabit communities the way winds inhabit valleys, shaping outcomes. Consider a key example, Matthew 16:23. Jesus calls Peter Satan. Was Peter possessed? No. His human words were acting as a tempting, adversarial force, what Satan means. The spirit was in Peter's own mindset. Throughout the text, spirit as influence makes sense of stories without turning people into puppets. The metaphor travels well, from ancient camps to modern cities. Influences possess spaces, ideas, fears, hopes, microbes, memes, moving like weather. Read carefully, and the drama shifts from exorcising ghosts to confronting currents. Language invites responsibility. Words carry worlds. We do not fear the wind, we learn to harness it. So what happens if we read this way? We find clarity. When we reread Scripture this way, three things happen. 1. Fear dissolves. You are not a helpless pawn in a cosmic horror movie. 2. Responsibility returns. If evil is in harmful actions, ideologies, and neglect, things humans do, then we are fully accountable to fix them. 3. Wisdom aligns. This view doesn't contradict science, it complements it. The hidden world of germs and psychology is what ancient language called jinn and spirits. We fight disease with medicine, bad ideas with better ones, cruelty with courage. Justice and mercy are the tools, not talismans against nightmares. God judges us based on what we do with the reality He created, not on how well we fight imaginary ghosts. This reading empowers communities to think, test, and heal. It turns fear into focus. And it sets us up for a deeper look at the figures we've put inside these words. What if they are not who we think they are? Let's keep going. This is just the beginning. We've looked at the container, the words jinn and spirit. In our next video, we'll look at what we've put inside that container, Satan and demons. What if they are not who we think they are? What are your thoughts? Does this linguistic approach resonate with you? Share your reflections in the comments below. Let's explore this wisdom together. If you found this valuable, please like and subscribe. Turn on notifications so you don't miss part 2. This is Veritas Explore. Stay curious.